Alright, we're in this bitch. Two-person save scenario. Need to update that. There we go. Now we can see Beast. Speaking of a beast, we got Calamity on the server. Just recently joined InControl. I think that announcement was made post-frag. Pre-game, they're all still the same. Dirk, Fuzenko, Zukar, Halen, Sasha. Heavy B-lean. Ooh, Scorchy didn't take a peek there. Lukar's putting himself in a committed position. He's going to need a lot of help from Fuzenko here. Doesn't get cleared. First kill, good for him. Oh. And Fuse actually only one and done there. Scorchy opening up the site for his teammates. He's leaving the planter very open. Halen tries to pre-fire that, but a little bit off the mark. He's made them worried now. They're respecting. They'll eventually go for a plant, a safer plant. And unfortunately, with the smoke on jungle, we're going to have to funnel in through CT. Tyra taking the lead. Not ready for Sasha's positioning. It's Scorchy. He's made his way through that smoke and connector. Gonna have to take the fight. That smoke is not good enough. Spamming through the wall, but Scorchy will peek and take him out eventually. Some nerves coming out of Regain here. With that pre-fire from Halen, I get the idea, but he's a sitting duck. If you just take a millisecond to look at where he is, it's definitely round for Regain. And then I think Sasha just haphazardly throwing that smoke out. It's not deep enough to where the bomb is. People who stand to wipe scare me. What? Welcome in, Leodin. Their standard setup for the CTs. No one to really get information on the Tyra. That smoke break will, but he finds the kill onto Zukar. See the activation from Haley. He doesn't want to get too stuck in. Doesn't know if there's any more. Lying and waiting. Smoking window's about to fade. One spotted at least. Dirk puts his crosshair in the right spot, but Tyra sneaks up right underneath him. Takes him out with precision. Fuzenko no long for this world. Mollied out. And yeah, it's just a lack of going for early information here that I feel has absolutely gotten them caught with their pants down. Very passive setups, waiting for some dry walk-ups, but InControl, they're not doing that right now. They're perfectly fine with executing on the site, clearing out the angle, throwing the util that's necessary. Yeah, baby. The Calamity View model. The Calamity View model. I was in Frag in Canada. I was at Frag in Canada, and he told me he doesn't feel too much of a difference. What's up, Fillmore? Yeah, no camera now. But he said it really felt like a rifle. So I kind of want to see him have a moment, see if he can back up that talk. He said he wasn't worried about it. Said he'll manage. Timeout coming in for Regain. Yeah, definitely need to take some time to discuss these setups on CT and how passive they're being. Why does it show that they want a map? That's not true. Where's my maps? Oops. Gonna be a little bit messed up. I'll fix it in a moment. Whose thoughts on BJ's cutting Freshie? I mean, dude, it's just... I haven't read the Dust 2 article, but someone, like, copy-pasted a comment from Clasia, where apparently they were saying that they were doing something for Clasia. I'm not going to speculate on that just because I haven't read the actual article, but I think regardless of what they're doing, that's a mistake. I really think highly of Freshie. I don't see any team that he can join that he won't just be a net improvement to. Unless there's like something behind the scenes that he does that like you could only know as a player. I just don't see how he's not a net improvement for any team. He's so well-rounded. He'll entry. I know he likes to lurk, but he'll entry. He's a very supportive player. Kind of a glue piece that we don't really see a lot in NA anymore. They're trying to fight forward. The smoke will reveal him, though. Now it's just Fuzenko. Crosshair placement off the mark. Can't track either. There was a rifle brought into this round, but I think it's been completely avoided. This was where the stack was at. I know it's just pistols, but only getting one body so far, and it's just the ease that InControl are walking into this A site, the ease that they're having when they're taking the site. Not exactly sure how Sasha activates here. He does at least hear Beast drop down, but Beast is trained in on that angle. At the very least, he walks away with a rifle. Won't even get that. Shoulder spotted. 5 on the board here for InControl. Oh, there's an ad starting soon. Sorry, everybody. I came to this game a little bit late, so I forgot to do the starting ad. So y'all are gonna get hit with an ad. It's hot as shit up, dude. It is so hot. It's so hot here in Texas right now. It hit like 105, 106 yesterday. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Torchy leading the way with this AWP. Wants to see if he can't take an early fight onto Sasha, catch him jump spotting. Opportunity was there, but sails past him. Not as well sails past Sasha's head. Now it's on to Tyra to make some space elsewhere. He starts to reconvene with his team in lower. In under. Dirk is aware of this possibility, and he is holding on, trained in on this angle. Ooh, but he might have just missed a timing here. Tyra misses his opportunity. He does at least get that space back. You remove a big piece in the op on a strong angle. You start to scale up. And this utility from the T's has been very effective of blocking out information, restricting everything from the T's. They're just slowly moving around the map, setting themselves further and further so they can start to activate. And Tyra, he's gotten himself into the window. He should be good for one here. Oh, but the spray, it's just a little off the mark. Halen will get away with his life for now. And the smoke put into Felter's face. Does look like he wanted to go up and make a play. We're seeing good utility in response to the pressure in mid. Does make him consider elsewhere. Halen's on that low HP, and this is a pretty tough position to play from. Sasha can get ran down instantly. Halen either has to live or escape once the hit starts to come out. The fact that he's going in deeper and deeper on this low HP makes me concerned. But it's 11 seconds left. I didn't even see the clock. They have to rush right in. Never mind. He's making the perfect decision. He's going to have to... He's living on the site, just being ever a nuisance. Luckily, the op does protect. Dirk has time to wait for these rotations. Doesn't need to go for anything too aggressive. Just a little bit of a jump spot. Now close proximity to Tyra, the 1v2. Can he unravel it? You know, Tyra will peek off the information from Scorchy and go ahead and take Dirk down. It's insane. Can't believe they did that. They did Freshie dirty as fuck, especially after saying they were building around him. Yeah, they did. Yeah, but dude, come on. That was a month ago. That was an entire month ago that they said that. No, you know what's crazy though? I actually like the new update. I've been playing it more. I actually have played 3 whole games since the update came out. Don't want to brag. Don't want to brag. I have been grinding. Yeah, they're making a lot of footsteps here. He's in close proximity with this MP9. This could be lucrative, but now they're just walking him. Now they're just dry peeking in these angles. After the barrage of utility that they've been sending out every single round, now is the round when they walk up slowly, patiently. Sound finally broken by some nice headshots. Regain, they're going to have to scramble. By the way, I know that Regain have recently been signed to Aspire. I just did not have time to make a match page, or to make a page for them, but decided to keep it with Regain. I'll make that adjustment. Ooh, Fuzenko, little head's been spotted. Little feetsies. Yeah, I think his teammate just called him back. Dropped the silver too. Nice, man. Fucking go. Lock in. If Zukar can't hold on to this MP9. He's getting hunted by multiple angles. This is scuffed as hell. And now, you know, hindsight 2020, you wish it had gone for a kill or two. Yube Jackson, appreciate it for the follow, man. Welcome to the forest. Welcome, welcome. Men from all angles surrounding him, poking and prodding at him. And look at Calamity. He's gotten himself an MP9, his weapon of choice. For Nico, it's the AK. For Simple, it's the AWP. But for Calamity, oh, that pre-fire. That was so close to the tippy top of Zukar's head. We're going to start to push out beat. Util starts to rain in. Sasha's dropped the smoke to create some extra space for himself. Halen with the first kill onto the site. Oh, JS, I think he was spotted. Yeah, Sasha would have seen his shoulder. Now he's getting close. Oh, a battle tip to tip. Bomb on the ground now. It's just this late piece from Tyra. I don't think he can get much done being held on by multiple angles. Off the contact. He is going to get peeked. Doesn't need to commit too hard into the fight, but it's 1v4. I think this is a done and dusted round. Regain a series of tough hits taken from InControl. They do finally find a response. Dude, he is the GOAT, and I don't think he's pretending, man. He knows. He knows that that's why he's 3-8. He's 3-8 because he's only gotten one round with the MP9. And on that round, he kind of got barrel stuffed. He had to like jump out. I think he was blinded up and he just ran to the wall and then got killed. Like, it's just unlucky. Wait until he's on CT side and he can actually have an MP9 out. You're not going to be talking shit, bud. You're not going to be talking shit. It's a smoke for Tyra. Where they decide to go? I mean, they've been heavy on the sites, kind of being loose with the mid control, just allowing a single player to take care of that. They are going to adjust back to what was working. And I think this is about to result. Yeah, JS, he's going in front of this. He doesn't have to respect it whatsoever. A fast hit coming out. Fuzenko with 2. He's doubled down. Pistol in his hand. Can he get more? And he gets a dink as well. Zukar bailed him out of some of that pressure, allowing him to take another fight. Dirk, I think, will cement this round with a nice kill. It's all onto Scorchy. AWP. Can it ring? Just not sure where he wants to take the next fight. Zukar will drive by, run him down. Half goes in the favor of InControl, but some nice rounds at the end for Regain. I mean, it was definitely pretty tough for them at the beginning. By the way, we are not going to Inferno next. That is not correct. I'll fix that in a moment. Thanks for being first, man. Picky, aren't you that guy who knows Moose IRL? Yeah, that's my cousin, bro. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, that's my cousin, man. Good man right there. Eric solo player. Ooh. It's crispy with that P250. Very, very crispy. No, he's just going to continue to push even further. The pistol round, low utility. He knows he can get away with more luxuries within this one. Util going to start to rain over. Let's JS Feltner know. I think he's heard a footstep or two. Being kind of timid here. Are going to eventually push out. Just being clear. Being safe. Making sure that they don't run into any type of meat grinder. JS Felder, the timing. Twice in this game it's happened to him. And Durkee still doing damage with this P250. Can he get the ace? Can he get the ace? Calamity next up. Oh, he will go ahead and take him down. Zukar. Yeah, back up there. Don't want to give Calamity over anything. Fight with your teammate. Double swing will come out. Calamity does manage at least one, but that's all he's going to get. On his side now, JS Feldner 1v2. He has an idea where they are. SC fight does manage to finish it. The 8 HP, he just wants to save the armor. Fuzenko on the fadeaway does find a nice gush. We'll go ahead and win the round out for his teammate. Ooh, I thought that was a nade for a second. Oh, he does find JS Feldner at the end. So no armor saved over. That's my cousin, bro. Doxes him, dude. I didn't dox him at all. I just said he's a good man. I love my cousin. He just comes in and says hi. I think he like lurks and plays with his friends. 4K, I'll dox you, man. See if Tyra can repeat, say ditto to what Dirk brought in, but he doesn't. Control taking with pace. They're not being quiet about this. Calamity being ran down. Shows he can still use that MP9 first kill, but that's all he'll get. Now JS Feltner trying to dance around sight. He's known about taking down. Scorchy as well tries to ring in. Oh, it's stuck. He takes extra damage after getting stuck on the desk. Are they going to call a save here, or are they rerouting? No, it's definitely a save. Forced into this one. But, dude, come on, man. Why are you hating on Calamity so hard? He's literally the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Come on, Jacob. Jingleheimer-Smith. They're on the hunt quickly. Smell something. Dark, he's turned on right now. He is in the server. Out on a rampage with that P250. He doesn't want to cool down anytime soon. Go ahead and call it a truce towards the end of the round. 7 on the board, all tied up here. Regain after going down 7-5 on their opponent's map pick. Have fought back into even game. They tried to tell me I'm not being gang stalked. I told them that they are crazy. Dude, you are being gang stalked. I am your gang stalker. Like, anyone who tells you they're not being gang stalked just doesn't know who I am. What have I cobbled together by? Hey, yeah, there we go, Halen. Didn't seem to have heard that first footstep. He will manage, and it's now an open sight with Tyra going down, trying to find that early information. Rotations coming in through quickly, but ooh, a little bit of a blunder. They didn't open that up at the beginning of the round, and Calamity, you can see he's... Well, that actually might be designed now that I think about it. They don't want them rotating through that. Something cleverly designed. Cleverly designed is that shot from JS Feltner. It's all onto Calamity. 1v4. Zukar is low HP. If you can get past Halen here, and yeah, unfortunately not going to be doable. Long range with the MP9, never going to go in your favor. AC from both teams thus far. Even some of the restraint we saw from InControl was just to get them in close proximity. That way they can spring their traps, spring their hit. Just get right in the faces of Regain. Berg first test with the op in this half, and he does fail, going down to Scorchy. Now Tyra wants to get investigatory here. Let's have a little bit of a deeper look. They've won mid-control. These will have to find space elsewhere. Smoke for mid, so maybe they do want Zukar to walk up. He's resurrected the op in his hands. Ooh, miss smoke. And missed opportunity. Tyra's about to swing. Tyra? Tyra? A little bit sleeping. I feel like that's kind of a blunder. Sure, you get yourself in deep mid position, but I don't know. Definitely think there's an opportunity for him to trade instantly there. Of course, we have more information than he does, so maybe being wary of a possibility of there being 2 with the op. Gorgie, he lets his op ring out a second time. Fuseko's not ready for this Palace position. Caught with his knife out, trying to avoid the op at default. It just gets caught. And that is a very clean round there from InControl. Not a single player goes down. The MP9 is child's play. If you're a real man, use the FAMAS. Use the shittiest fucking gun in the entire game if you're a real man. God, I hate that weapon. I took it off. I was like, I'd rather scout. I'd rather be that guy who's just like, oh, I'll go for tags. You guys finish it. And then try to fucking use the FAMAS. I hate that gun. I hate that. Okay, breathe, Moose. Breathe. We're in the round. And JS Feldner, he's got himself a good position here. I was going to sneak back through the smoke. Ooh, I say that, but now he's pot flashed himself out. He knows where Zukar is, but Zukar wins the fight. Good recovery from Zukar right there. Talk about regain, you have to talk about their firepower. It's not just Fuzenko, not just Halen, but Zukar. Sasha, Dirk as well has some pop-off games. Speaking of Dirk, double kill, 1 through the smoke. Nice cheats, bud. Nice DMA. Calamity getting caught out here. Oh, the smoke, though, does service him well for a moment, but will go down eventually. Out on site, Scorchy the man of last round. Let's see if he can get anything done here. He's gotten ones for his troubles, but 1v3, and they are not peeking him. They are not going for it, and he's just going to tuck himself away, try to save this one for the next round. I don't mind the FAMAS that much. The update they did months ago helped it a lot. No, dude, I hate... Well, I am bad at CS2 Fillmore, but the FAMAS is especially... My issue with Counter-Strike is that basically probably my first 500 hours were just deathmatching, surfing, and KZ. So, like, I'm an AK one trick. You give me anything else, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Don't give me anything else. But you give me an AK, I life game. I life game with an AK. Oh, also, I deranked on Faceit. I deranked on Faceit recently. I'm so embarrassed. I don't even want to say what my rank is now. Either save or buy a P90. Oh, I hate the new AK. Well, I don't mind the sound when it's shooting. I do not like how cheap it sounds when you pull it out or when you reload it. Like, it sounds so fucking cheap. Trying to boost up Feltner. We're moving with pace here, Zukar. Feels fired up from last round. Eats the flash, but there's no one there really to capitalize off of it. Just meant to slow players down. And it gives priority to Scorchy, though. Sasha will sleek his way in. Scorchy finding some nice spacing, some nice timing. And Beast being a beast in this round. Sure, it's just 2, but they're big kills. Sasha was ready for him and still loses out on that fight. It sounds a bit cheap, like the AK was made in China. Yeah, but here's the thing. If they're going for realism, technically some terrorist groups did use fake Russian AKs from China. Like, that's, but like even then, I don't think it would sound that cheap. Like, I'm not a weapons expert. I'm just like a LARPer who plays a lot of like milsims. But I just like, to me, it just seems way too cheap. It feels like tinny and like it's, I don't know. It's weird. I love the pull-out animation though. It feels sick as fuck. Like, I know it's not that much different, but it feels really cool. And I don't really switch to my knife a lot, but I have this habit of quick switching. So I love the way it looks because I love to spam Q when I'm like nervous. It's been neck and neck this entire game, and I really don't see a way for either of these teams to start to separate themselves. The only thing is that InControl do have the better economy right now. I'm surprised that they go mid, considering how well InControl have been at controlling the space. Pop flash for Halen to get into the smoke, and he does find his kill. Rifles being retrieved, and now Tyra. Tons of T's around him. Him and Beast are going to have to work together to unravel this. They do have some support JS Feltner. Regain are playing this very well, just slowing it down, waiting for a reaction. Pasha, the IGL, calling for his teammates just to allow them to make the next response. Tyra does eventually clear out Halen, so they will at least know that there's a weakness in the map. It was a response from Sasha, but that's about it. It's about to come out from apartments. Scorchy, he's looking cat. He get caught off guard. Does make the adjustment in time. Dink, though, brings him down low for Fuzenko to finish off the job. They're going to Feltner. Now, how do they activate Sasha this late lurk into the round? Probably just going to go cat. Got to get a move on at some point. And there we go. Starting to get into position. Both these TTs are here. Attempted clear onto Fuzenko in this cubby. Won't work out for them, and they were trying to create some space for themselves. Beast, he'll have to tuck tail and run. There's a glitch pistol on Office Long that if you are B-hopping, you clip into it, lose momentum. Bungie fixed. Yeah, Bungie fixed it, bro. Please. And you know, last round, or this round, I was going to say maybe I'm a little bit biased towards Regain, given that they were coming in with such weak weaponry, but I still believed in them. But that's why you still believe in them. Sasha puts together some of these wonderful rounds with these weak weaponry that allows them to capitalize off of it. They win the round with a nice entry onto B side. Excuse me, Scorchy, yeah, he does get a kill, but that insta-dink allows Fuzenko to get that kill, take all that space, and they're just completely cut out of the round. No opportunity to retake whatsoever. These guys have been playing together for quite some time. And Dirk, early positioning, that Molotov, dude, look, the Molotov doesn't do enough. It's not deep enough. And he's been throwing that Molotov every single round, so that might just be some information that he's aware of, that, hey, that Molotov is not going as deep as it should be. What the fuck was that? Dude, went flying. I'm sorry, we gotta go look at that shit. Dude went flying from year over year. Goddamn. Took a trip. Anka and Calamity, they're about to meet. Calamity has very deep space here and a lot of information passed along to his team, and I don't think Fuzenko has any idea where Calamity lies. They hit a re-smoke and start to walk up mid, see if they can't connect with their teammate. Oh, this has been contentious all around. Fuzenko spotted, but he wins out on the fight. Calamity just committing to it very, very quickly. I don't even feel like he took a millisecond to track the head and try to put his crosshair in the right place. So Fuzenko, smart on him to lower his position, lower his head level, make it harder for Calamity to gather his spray. And it's been Scorchy this entire time. He is just fragging out, but unfortunately, it's only Feltner joining him alongside. You can see more from the rest of the teammates if they want to stop Regain. Second timeout called here for InControl. On the ceiling, it's between the tiles. How did you even find this, Fillmore? Are you an Office player? Are you like a hardcore Office player? No judgment, by the way. I do like Office. I think Office is fun, but because I'm a degenerate, fair enough. Fair enough. Control. Calamity and Beast have made some money moves, bringing in MP9s. I assume we'll see Beast and Calamity over towards A. Oh, actually, Calamity's heading towards B. Beast needed to see a deeper Molotov this round. Luckily, no one there to test him. We're going to push behind this. Halen. He teed up here. Is he aware of this possibility? He's put himself in a pretty tough position by swinging that wide. I don't think he was ready whatsoever. For the timing, at least. I'm surprised he's sticking around. You can contain for as long as you want, but he's gotten what he wanted. Now his teammates on the other side of the map, they're going to start to exec out on beat. And they take those players down with ease. Ooh. Halen, he's been in the DM servers. Do a bug report, bro. Start spamming them. I'm down towards T steps, but the lead is on the side of A. And Dirk, he just wanted to see if he can go for that quick peek again. Fizenko, in my opinion, has to be one of the most fun players to watch in North American Counter-Strike right now. Ooh, op v op. Scorchy wants to go for more, and he could. Halen. Ooh, the timing. It's not going to go in Scorchy's favor here. He's going to hold on to it. Fizenko finally hunts down his target. Tyra over on beat. He's just over here being a little nuisance. I think Feltner will have heard him walk away. And Halen, he's been lying in wait this entire time, calling his teammates back. Scorchy and Stairs misses his first shot. Now he's smoked off. There is a slight gap. He's going to abuse this. Sasha, I don't think he's ready for it. Does find the tracking. Gets to Halen down. It's all onto Zukar. Bomb is on the ground, and that late flank from Fizenko is just way too far away. He's got an op in hand, a 1v3 to deal with. I said it's been Scorchy this entire time, and he's really showing it. And it all comes off the back of a mistake, a missed smoke. Regan had an opportunity to close this one out, but it's a slight hiccup, a slight mistake. And now InControl get to fight further. Yeah, I don't know how to do that either. I let smart people do stuff. I let the smart people do stuff, and then I complain when it's not the way I want it. It's my modus operandi. Congestion in mid. They are going to finally set up a flash here, see if Sasha can't get himself out. Is now under control of the CTs. Feltner, he's heard, he's known about, takes the fight and he wins it out. He's even going to get away? No, he's going for more. He'll eventually slink back, rejoin his teammates on B. Smoke phase, they will walk up. Zukar, he's in a deep position here in window. Fizenko off the peak, does find the fight. Scorchy with the retrade. No, he will get another kill. Beast position is now known about it. He manages the spray. And it looked like he thought the round was over, pulling out his knife. Almost as if it was the end. Eventually get tracked down. I don't see how you unravel this. This is a tough crossfire one on Cat. Scorchy in sight, and he's been a beast. He misses his shot, misses his opportunity, but Calamity will get a nice backstab going on to Zukar. So 11 on the board. Do we see OT in map 1? This is InControl's map. They should be the most prepared. They should have the most in the strat book ready for moments like this, for when it goes deep. And regain the money. Look at Dirk, 2150 is all he has to work with within the round. Sasha as well is already bought down, and he only has a Galil. So there's really nothing here for Dirk. He's going to have to buy a tech, maybe some utility. If I'm Sasha, I'm maybe calling something set here. They've been going for a lot of defaults, just feeling out the rounds. I don't think InControl would be ready here for a set hit, allowing the players to take some space, get the trades going. We'll have to see what decision they choose to go with. We'll see if they can't shut down one of these two players, Feltner or Scorchy. They've been getting massive multi-kills throughout the entire game. They'll set on this mid control. There were some moments where Tyra was kind of playing a little bit too loose. Maybe they feel like they want to exploit that. Scorchy, he's over towards B this round. He's now removed from A, where he's been doing a lot of his damage. Dude, the official Kalesi Twitter just followed me on Twitter. What the hell? I didn't even cast one of their games. Boost up for Zukar. The smoke fades. Good recovery from Tyra. Micro-tracking there. He has been dinked up. Molotov will flush him out, but he gets a fight on the way out. On the retreat, finds a fight. Gives man advantage, but Fuzenko rips it right back. What a roaring headshot from him. Now they're going over to test Scorchy. He's a little bit out of position. He's going to slink his way back in, and Dirk is running full speed into him. He hasn't missed too many of these shots, but he will now, and it's such an important shot. The rifles are able to get ever closer. Finds Fuzenko, though, in open space. Now it's on to Dirk to test him, and he won't pass the test. 12-12, we go into OT. At one point, this was Regain's game, but now the momentum's shifting in the favor of InControl. And tech pause. Regain got that one lifeline round where Dirk was on the Tech 9. Halen had gotten himself, or no, I think it was Halen on the Tech 9. He had gotten himself into con. That felt like the way to end this game, but unfortunately, InControl just clawing their way back, finding Regain. Some of these uncomfortable scenarios. And Regain, despite being such good players, and they play together, they've been very spread out, very hell-bent on taking mid. Eric does have the spawn to go for that early peek, so we can see if he can punish that molly once again. Tech time out for the bathroom. All good, all good. Actually, I don't know about that. I have this weird superstition, so I had I did band in like freshman year in high school, and I remember one of like the teachers had told us that we play better when we have to pee, which like on one hand, I think that was his way of saying no, you can't go to the bathroom right now. But on the other hand, I've kind of had that superstition for a while that like if you have to pee, it makes you more alert. Like that's what he would tell you. He's like, if you have to pee, it makes you more alert, and it makes you focus more. I'm like, I think you just don't want me to go to the bathroom right now, but whatever. And he said it so many times that I just started to believe it. So maybe my superstition can come into this game and Regain actually take the win. I'm cooking right now with my cat maid outfit on. What's up, nerdy? Maybe he wants you to piss your pants. You know, no one ever did end up pissing their pants or anything like that. Like, I don't think anyone ever had. That was the thing, bro. It was like group thing where all of us were like, "Oh yeah, you know that does make sense," even though it really doesn't make sense. We were all just collectively like, "Yeah, that might be true." You know, I actually don't. You know, well, because you're kind of right there, Fillmore. I quit band after freshman year because that shit sucked. That shit was so bad. I remember one day we had to get up at like 2 a.m. to drive to like some like concert event thing, like some competition. And we didn't even fucking play till like 12. We didn't even play till 12, dude. They literally had us get up fucking piss crack dawn of morning just to go stand around in our fucking suits, hot as shit. They wouldn't let us sit on the bus with the AC. Ooh, I want to say they're moving with some pace, but they do slow down eventually. We might see a set play, and this could be a great round to employ a Calamity all by himself, all by his lonesome. Sasha's going to need to create enough of a distraction since they're going to clear him out. He does get that kill into Tyra in mid. Could keep him occupied for the time being, but the util is going to start to come raining down on Calamity. Smoke to create some space, but he's surrounded now. JS Feltner slides in, though, with one. Calamity doubles up himself. This has been managed perfectly. I thought for sure it was done for. And now it's about getting Dirk out. Sasha has a good flank. I can't switch to him because he's number 11. He does find the head. Now he's going to start to split these T's across the map, or these CTs across the map. They don't budge at all. 50 seconds on the clock. Dirk is still sticking around, hunting for a kill. Oh, did Calamity just spot him? I don't think he did. He might have gotten away in time. 30 seconds left. Oh, are they hearing Dirk? Yes, they are. Calamity knows. Calamity's aware. Picks up the rifle. Can he drop the bomb here? He will. Dirk had an opportunity, but he misses the shot. Now Sasha has no idea where this other player is. He has slipped away from the fight. 20 seconds left. Is he going to tap or does he just stick? He sticks it. And now he goes for the straight fight. Beast never even ready. Sasha just straight into that one. Confident as ever. IGL. Yeah, I did theater like a man. Dude, there's no way you just said that sentence. There's no way you just said that sentence, man. There's no way you just said that sentence, dude. Also, I just want to say, band kids are fucking like rabbits, dude. They're weird as hell, and some of them are really gross, but they are fucking like rabbits, dude. Absolute horn dogs in that bitch. Ooh, jiggling, jiggling, jiggling. Either of them choose to jiggle into each other, though. Hit will come out. Dukar creating space for his team, and Beast blinded up, gets caught on the back foot. Dukar's pressing even deeper. Oh, and he's here, Calamity reloading. JS Feltner sucked himself through the smoke. Aelin, though, was aware, clears him. This flank has to be everything here. 1v3. You gotta make some space. Gotta make some distraction for Scorchy. No, Scorchy doesn't need it. He gets his. Down to a 1-on-2. This is much more doable now. Pyro will give up the positioning. Smoke onto the bomb. He's just gonna go for a straight defuse. Oh, but the bomb reveals him. He tries to go for the fight. Halen, though, with some verticality. Let's take him down, and that'll be 14 on the board here in OT. Regain fighting themselves back into this map. I talked about the momentum. It felt like it was going in the favor of InControl. They have just snuffed that out, especially after the last round we just saw. I mean, that one was hard to manage, and they do. They've got to be feeling confident in themselves. Brother, I've been a gooner since day one. Shit, dude, you were like 5 seconds. 5 seconds out of the womb, just straight gooning. Tyra, he's been doing this, but he's not really been going for information or peaks. He's kind of just been lying in wait. Could be a good round to switch that up and go for some aggression. Maybe the smoke fade just works in his favor. Crawling himself out, he does find Sasha. So some patience going in the favor of Tyra. I think he's the pro player and I'm the caster. Now Halen, he's being held on by Scorchy, and this is a hit very similar that we've seen before. No gap in the smoke this time, and it could work out in the favor of the T's. Last time it was a massive multi-kill from Scorchy. Messy spray from Halen. It's all down to Dirk. 1v4, he's managed the first, pulls out the pistol, but Calamity from behind actually just gets taken down by Scorchy. The menace, the man who's been here the entire time, top of the leaderboard, absolutely ripping them apart. Does manage to get at least one for InControl here. And now they can switch to their T side. We weren't here at the very beginning. InControl did win their T-side half 7-5. And I had a lot of criticisms for Regain's CT side setup. I felt it was way too passive. You can see a major difference between InControl, the way that they crowd mid, the way that they go for some aggro pushes over towards ramp, try to find information in Palace. It's not done and dusted yet. Oh, Dirk caught sleeping a little bit there. It's on to Fuzenko. They're just rushing straight onto site. Zugor's here, but he's not looking the right direction. Oh, and another messy spray from the Regain boys. This round is over in a blink of an eye. Not even a single kill in the favor of Regain. Hey guys, I do have a sub goal. If you want to see me wear a Moose outfit, go ahead and hit the sub button. If you want to avoid ads, hit the sub button as well. I said earlier this game has been neck and neck, and that has not changed one bit. I thought Regain could finally start to break away from the pack and finally start to get a resolution to this game, but InControl, they fight back. We're all tied up here. Saving up for Fruit Cup's maid outfit stream. Wait, is he doing a maid outfit stream? When and where? I will cancel all plans. I will cancel every single plan I have. 1K subs and he's doing a maid outfit stream? Dude, I'm just going to start making fake accounts subbing. I'm literally going to make fake accounts and subbing. Vlad, don't look at me like that. Nothing wrong with wanting to see a streamer in a maid outfit. Nothing wrong with seeing a man in a maid outfit. I'll be weird about it. And all of this space, look at all of this space that they have for free. No one even waiting to contest the fade of the smoking window. They're just waiting for these fights to come for them, but it's not really been working out. InControl, they've been managing these fights. They're okay with it. They want you to give them the space. It takes a decent chunk of damage, but he will be able to live with his life. Good luck in your game, man. Good luck, good luck. These are going to start to shift towards B. There's actually... Is there a smoke here for them? I don't think there's any more smokes here for the B players. Halen just let out his last one. Sasha's moving around a lot on site. I feel like he's fully convinced. Nothing here really to create space, and I don't think Halen's ever going to get to have that Molotov let go. JS Feldner tries to Goomba stomp him, and he will. Sasha finally activates. JS Feldner's going deeper, though. Dirk, ooh, he does manage the flick. What the hell was that? For a second there, Feldner had the gap. The shot from Scorchy will eventually get traded out by Sasha, but man, what a flick there from Dirk. And 15 on the board. We've been here before Regain. They were looking at match point, I should say. They were on 12. InControl. A very nice round to put it to OT. See if Regain can't dust off some of those nerves and finish this one out. Does get the molly on time. Scorchy can't take a shot. Try to find something in the timing, but Fuzenko up close and personal. Messy spray. Dirk having to finish off the other kill to save his teammate. Fuzenko, he's going for more. I'm telling you, this guy is so fun to watch. He's not having the greatest game right now, but he is so fun to watch when he's feeling himself. Even when he's not feeling himself, he will go for those types of plays. Off the wall, just crazy aggression. It's all down to Scorchy. It's one. Let's not feed him too many kills. This guy's been a beast so far in this game. He's pulled out the pistol. Should be over here. It should be over, but we've seen some monstrous multi-kills. Ukar will go ahead and dip out. Hip to safety. What do you do here if you're Scorchy? Smoke in your face. 1v3. Only got one shot and your weapon of choice. What do you do here? .45 on the clock. 40 when he makes his move in Zukar. He's been waiting the entire time. A hard-fought first map. It is InControl's map choice, but it will go in the favor of Regain after quite a battle back and forth between both teams. We still have more maps waiting, so don't go anywhere too far. These are all going to be wrong. These are going to be wrong. I came into the game late. I'm a bum. InControl. There we go. Boom. Boom. Best goddamn streamer in the world, man. All right, yeah, we do have a map too. I might go mute because I need to focus on fixing something really quick. And I also need to get water. And y'all have an ad starting soon. Actually, now that y'all have an ad starting, I'm gonna go grab water and I'll be right back. I need to fix the maps real quick. And the next map's gonna be Ancient, picked by Regain and Cider. Overpass. Okay, I want to see Overpass. I absolutely want to see Overpass tonight. All right, GI kind of trolled themselves. I'm not gonna lie. GI lost 2-0 to Boss. They were going crazy before I dipped out. They lost 2-0 to Boss and had to forfeit their elite match, which is kind of unlucky. Why the fuck did I get an adoption ad? Is this truly for the correct audience for this shit? Oh, I will say, I'm happy that Boss, like, dude, they played great today. I was having a great fucking time watching them. They were fucking playing Vlad as mod here. The Boss were going crazy today, but I will say, GI absolutely trolled themselves. Vlad is a fake Boss fan. No, I think he's just a diehard Wolfie fan. I think he was just riding for his boy Wolfie. Can't blame him. Why is Coach mad in the server? Huh? Why is mad in the server? Blood thinks he's on the team. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, go be a lag fan, man. Actually, I am a huge fan of lag right now because I mean, one, I like Brett. I think he's a good IGL. Um and like, so I'll be honest, I kind of lost faith in like Seb, Mason, Sandman, like that trio, you know. I kind of like, I felt like they just weren't looking good. And then even before the Wolfie pickup, or like, yeah, before lag picked up a Wolfie, dude, he started frying out of nowhere, and he has just continued that trend. I think he had a like, I don't want to say it was like a weak game, but he definitely had a game that was more like a more average game the other day. But oh, who were they playing? I can't even remember. Hold on, I haven't been reading. Are you guys arguing? You guys beefing it out? Um, what was the reason? In Blue Jays? Yeah. I mean, I've heard some stuff about Blue Jays, but I'm not really gonna say anything either. And I hope the best for all the players. It does kind of suck because like I don't really have beef or like dislike anyone or whatever, but I just hope the best for all the players. I think that that boss iteration before Wolfie was cut, or not boss, but Blue Jays iteration before Wolfie was cut, honestly was the team they should have stuck with. But that's really all I'll say. Snap wanted to play with his boyfriend Dare. Dude, y'all think that Freshie is getting y'all think that Rec is gonna get picked up by Blue Jays? That's what someone suggested. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, what's up? Give me a second, guys. I am ordering some food. I'm a terrible caster, I know. Worst caster in the world right now. I mean, if you don't want to say it, don't say it. Nah. Okay. Don't give in to Vlad. He's a hater. Number one hater in the world. Bro sips haterade the moment he wakes up. What do I want? What do I want? What's up, Hamburger? Yeah, Hamburger, you want to stay on a team for like more than a week, dude? You ever tried that before? Oh wait, never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. I don't know anything. I do not know anything, but I do know that we have a big stack over towards B. Dude, Poetic, are you ready for Sunday, man? I'm gonna be I'm gonna be fucking casting the shit out of your match, man. This is all distraction. This is all fakery, and it has pulled away a good amount of CTs here. In fact, everyone seems to be leaving B bomb site. Scorchy, though, can he bring the teams back? He can bring his team back. Only Feltner here. Bomb has been spotted at the very least. Deep space for Zukar. First kill on the board goes in his favor. Scorchia up close proximity with these. Can he continue what he was doing from the last game? If he can, this might spell disaster here for Regain. There's a lot of bodies in front of that bomb planter. Unfortunately, maybe a bit of overcook coming out from Regain. It's a nice idea. Unfortunately, the spot from the remaining player on beat does pull his team back in time. That was almost amazing. You did start to see the CTs run away, but bomb was spotted. Wait, has it been announced yet? Oh shit. Wait, you guys came to watch the Counter-Strike and not just listen to me talk? You guys actually came to watch the Counter-Strike? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Y'all are weird. Y'all just missed, honestly, what was a really cool call for Regain, but fumbled in the... not really fumbled, I wouldn't say. It was a good call. Calamity held onto that nade for quite a while, and now he's getting ran down completely. I read does he have anything to say, trying to spam through the smoke, won't connect onto anything, so bomb site under the control of the T's, and bomb has been planted. Retake is on for the CTs here. In control, not in control of this retake so far. Dirk, long range through the smoke. But a Maestro at getting those smoke kills. He knows where these fights are going to be and when they're going to happen. But in control, they'll just fade away. I'll just say go next. Regain with some pace out on beat. Give us one round of silence. Let's see the atmosphere the game is giving us. I love your sexy voice. Cajun is like 30 years old. I think he's 26 or 27. And Boogie, you're like 12, bro. Are you even allowed to play in these leagues? You and Sonzik are gonna end up having the same incident, bro. You're like 12 years old. Ew, what is this? Why is it so choppy? Yeah, dude, don't ever have eyes in my stream again. If you ever see the halftime screen, just know that when that game starts, I'm going to forget about it. But I'm not forgetting about what's going on right now. They just want to repeat. They remember what happened last round and how much it worked for them. Once again, sight under the control of the T's. There's no kit in this round. There is on Scorchy. There's a Molotov and a flash to get this started. Gonna have to keep Scorchy alive. He's the one with the biggest rifle in the round. He's getting pushed back from the fire and the flames. And yeah, once again, I don't think they go for this. T's so tucked in their post plants. With the lack of utility to really get them in. Ooh, okay, Sasha. Okay, sir. Hopping a skip into a kill. That should be Feltner tested. Aelin knows. Aware, snipped him out. In control, they did well to manage the call in the first round. And these back-to-back rounds have just gotten completely ran down. Tries to see what the adjustment is. They do go for a more standard stack, or more standard setup instead of the stack that they had last round. Now it's Feltner to fight for Jag control. He's gonna go in the smoke with his Zeus. Let's get a cheeky Zeus, see if he can't retrieve a weapon. His teammates, though, fall on B site. Now they can just walk right in. And they use that molly to make sure that no one that's in cave right now walks out. They are at least aware of the possibility. Dirk and Zukar's stereo frags. Calamity trying to see if he can't get involved with that MP9. Does find one eventually. That's all he'll get in the round 4 alive when all is said and done. And you know, interestingly enough, this was the problem that I had with Regain's CT side so far, is how passive it is and how It's just, well, I guess I can't complain. Let's let them play a little bit longer. They haven't had greatest buys, but if the trend continues, I mentioned my opinion. Not get too dug into criticism just yet. Early days, 5th round here. Tyra trying to make his jump, and he will. Timing and good spacing here. He's making a lot of footsteps. Caitlyn would have heard that. Now that they're trying to rush to the smoke. Can he get 2? He will. Calamity as well in mid. Doesn't get 2 for his troubles, but does manage to get 1 and opens up a trade here for Tyra. All onto Dirk. Good crosshair placement, but you get dinked up. What more can you do here? Wide swing, never ready for beast angle. I'm glad I didn't make any criticism because this is the changeup I wanted to see. I wanted to see some more pace, some more aggression, go for some of these early fights. Try to find some information early on. Confirmed by the man himself, Drifts. Wait, Drifts? Drifts is the 5th? If Drifts is the 5th, Tsunami going to the major. It's already decided. I'll see y'all at the major. I gotta say, I really need to learn how Tyra's jumping here. I know how to do the jump, but I never turn properly. And Sasha, he didn't turn properly there either. It's caught out by the early positioning from Tyra. Calamity, he's holding the same spot as last round. He still take down Halen trying to scale up ramp. I talked to Calamity. I talked to him in Canada. He said, I'm not worried. I'm not stressed. It's not going to impact my gameplay. So far, 4-4 on the board. Just completely cutting off all avenues that Regain want to take right now. Constricting the map. Tightening that noose. 5 on the board for them. Versus 3 for Regain. Island's finally broken from the Molotov. Feels very staged. The players are very alert as to what's going on outside of their sight. Flash in for Feltner, maybe. They don't let it go just yet. No one really has greeted him yet. The footsteps will start to come out. The flash will as well, but he goes a little bit early. Luckily, he does manage to get away with his life now. Fight Dirk. Dirk takes his head off. Rip clean off, and now they're going to have to fight their way out of cave. It's a tough fight. Calamity as well with the backstab. Tyra managing his position well. Tied up in a blink of an eye. 3-3 in control. Trying to fight their way back into control of this game. I just saw it. I would never play for Tsunami, man. We need a sub for Daddy's Skins Cup. Palms, I'm ready, bro. I just deranked and face it. I won't tell you what my rank is now because I'm embarrassed, but I'm ready. Anytime you need me. Was it a tech pause or a piss pause? Last tech pause we had was a little bit of a pee action going on. They forced into this round, so bottom down to just pennies. Gonna need to capitalize here. This is a lifeline round for them to continue winning ways that they had at the beginning of this game. Through the flames they go. Yuzenko trying to find a fight. Doesn't get his crosshair onto 80 Buddy in time. And Beast managing well. It's all onto Dirk. Stuffed, snuffed. Taken care of. Regain try to hit with some pace. They will at least have some good loss bonus in the last. And Dirk, he gets 2 kills for his troubles as well. Really not going to be enough. Regain might have to save here. heading back towards B. And they're going for their standard mid control here, so possibility to catch them with their pants down again. They didn't do well last time. Dirk now has some good space here. Beast with one. Feltner waited for a while to activate. And he just catches them turning the wrong way. Him and Tyra working together. It won't work with pace once again. They will start to get the rifles out. See if they can't hit into a default. Red room smoke to be set up. Really, I feel like they've been doing great at this mid control. Tyra obviously with his jump at Calamity. He's been holding it down as well. Able to give the support. But Tyra doesn't go for his shelf play again. Play standard outside of Donut. Sasha and Halen, they've been getting ripped apart by Tyra, so they're probably thankful that he's not going there again. This is a good pace change called by the CTs. All gravitating back towards B. JS Feltner's here for the contact. He's going to drop the smoke. I think they just disrespected. If they do, no, he'll exchange utility with him, so now it's a little bit deeper. Actually, Halen going in front of this, living within the fire and the flames. See if he can get heated up into this round. I think this is going to be, yeah, smoked off entirely. Position given up as well, and they can just start to scale onto site, start to clear out these angles. Ooh, Feltner gets tapped through the smoke. He's going to have to start to consider a retreat, and he does. His teammates here in time, so he can start to scale with them. These smokes won't last long, and this is a nice boost. I like this idea. Dirk, though, he's not giving over a fight. I think they might have spotted him. Fuzenko is going to bail his teammate out of some of that pressure. Now they're going to have to funnel in Beast. Good shot on a Dirk. That could have been a double up. And Fuzenko not ready. Halen as well. Beast is just ripping apart this entire post plant. Zukar's blinded up. Recovers in time. Tyra on the bomb. Oh, Calamity. He's going to defuse it underneath the noses. Blinded up completely. Finds the bomb planter. And wins the round for his team. Fort on the board here for Regain. That went just about every which way it could have gone. Beast with a massive 3K. Calamity trying to stick with all of his heart. Sasha blinded up. Manages the spray. That is crazy right there. Just a random bullet finding Calamity. However, you can see the damage is done to Regain. They don't get to come in with AKs. It's all Galils across the board. Now Tyra once again going for this play. It's been absolutely disastrous for Sasha and Halen. This shelf play just pushing ever so closer. And that spam. Try to drop a distraction. Nice flashes, and he gets the double kill. Continuing his trend. Now it's onto these mid players to try to find something. Calamity's on the back foot, getting ran down. Does find Zukar. Fuzenko next up to test. Can't double down. Tyra on low HP. A lot of work here for Dirk. He gets double smoke. They do not want him there. He will walk through, though. Good kill on the first, but unfortunately traded quickly. And Regain back to winning ways. 6 on the board for them. Very least, they have walked away with a tied half. Where's my 3? Hello? I have 1, 2, 4. Where's my 3? Interesting. Down to just pistols once again. They're going to try to thug it out, pug it out over towards B. And I said I wanted a third map, but I also wanted to see Regain play the better CS. Messy spray. JS Feltner does manage, though. Double kill for him. And they've gotten deep into sight, but he's got some protection from his teammate, and he'll get a 3K here. Regain, they can just not break into any site. They're struggling, and even when they get into a site, they're struggling to hold it. Rifles back out. We've yet to see an op for Dirk. Now, that could be a decision from him. Certain maps, he doesn't always pick up the op. But it also says a lot about the way that this game has gone. 7 of 4. They need to close this one out. And they just walked straight into JS Felton. The spray almost fumbled by Dirk. He's playing a dangerous game. Does get burnt out. No Calamity and Scorchy. Now, Scorchy was the man of the hour on the last map. Sure, they didn't win it, but man, was he just frying. Won't even get to take a peek into this retake. Calamity MP9 Master, not with this weapon of choice here, but some might say this is a weapon that's better. I'll have to see 2 low HP players. But unfortunately, he won't sniff either of them out. He will get a bullet to the head. 7 of 5 here. This is how it ended in the first half of the last map. See if Regain can't bounce back. There's my 3. Hello. What's up, Zukar? Lucky number 3. Two flashes, 2 smokes, and a Molotov for the tease. Armor across the board for Regain. So they just want to take this one out with the fights. Might even be... no, probably not. They're stomping through mid. They're rampaging. Asha first one to be tested. Confirmation now. And now there's a crunch. They could wrap here. Halen's got to get at least one. We'll get dinked up. Fuzenko gets his one, though. There's a lot of T's on the screen. Sasha. Good micro tracking there. They can start to wrap back here. They are just going to start to head straight in. They have them both stuck in donut. Bomb plants afforded over. Halen low HP. He got gushed up earlier, and Beast will take him out. Finish off the job. Oh, Zukar. What a flick from him. Whole 90-degree flick, and he finishes out the round for his team. So 6 on the board here for Regain. What a nasty flick that was. Yeah. Thought he was going to teabag him or something. He just wants to keep it humble. Knows there's still a lot of game left. Doesn't want to get too ignorant too early on, but that will be the pistol round going in the favor of the CTs. Start themselves off hot on this half. Halen 4-11 right now. I hope to see some better action from him on this side. He was just getting ripped apart on lane from that shelf play by Tyra. Felt like in a few of the rounds he didn't really have an option. Didn't really even get started, so I need this half for a pace of change. Change of pace. I cannot speak. I wasn't, and then I heard that literally like 2 teams I like were streaming. I love both of these teams. Although I got a bone to pick with InControl. They kicked Goat Zarka, but it's okay. I think they made the best decision that they could for their team. And technically that GI game versus Money Crew, that was supposed to happen, but GI were stuck in the game with Boss, so it just ended up being a forfeit. I sat watching warm-up for like 10 minutes. Rip Tsunami? No, I think Tsunami are going to be better. I mean, I'm not going to talk about anything, but I think Tsunami just will be better. I think everything that happened at Frag, you should just like kind of ignore. Like that was not Tsunami. That was not a great time for Tsunami. I have a lot of faith in them. And I like who they brought in. Ooh, this mid play is drawing a decent enough distraction. Even takes Halen's eyes off the screen. They'll just be able to walk right in. And bomb plant secured. Feltner as well getting a kill onto Fuzenko, and that's a power piece. Is a big name to take out early. And now Tyra trying to sneak through, but Halen sniffs him out. It's shooting at the dead body as well. Feltner lines up 2. Oh, this is brought down very, very tepid here. He's trying to see if anyone's still on the bomb. They have no kits here. They're going to have to eventually stick. They can't be too worried about Feltner trying to spam through. Gotta get something going. He's a little bit off the mark, and I don't think it's going to go into his favor anytime soon. Sasha will go ahead and put an end to it. Sick of all that noise he's making. Finds him through the wall. 2 in a row here for Regain. Four stack of cheaters? Dude, oh. I played a game the other day that people were cheating in. I just left. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm leaving, though. Let Tsunami stopping their esports stuff? Nah. No. Yeah, they literally have Poseidon and Cajun. That would be such a blunder. Unless there's something changed that I don't know about, I'm pretty sure they're sticking around. Trying to line it up. Oh, J.S. Feldner said, okay, ditto. You want to try to find me? I'll find you. With a nice headshot, Calamity jumps himself into a kill. Now there's a lot of pressure here on Dirk. They're going to disrespect that. Finds the first kill very cleanly, but can't collect onto any more Fuzenko. Said this was a power piece. He's a player that I enjoy very much, but it's a messy spray. Can't pick his target. And now it truly is all left on Zukar's plate. See if he can't sweeten this round up. They're going to double swing him, though, and he can't even collect onto the low HP player. Nice response here from InControl. Taking it straight in. I'm not going to say that because 4K Fillmore is here and he's going to make it weird. Taking the fight straight to them. Getting in their face. Showing them what they can do. InControl finally with response in the half, and they do take the lead off the back of that. It's like this new method of trying to look legit while cheating. Yeah, closet cheating or whatever. It's so lame. I'd rather you spin. And, like, I know people are going to be like, ooh, I'd rather you spin. I'm not good enough to be a closet cheater, so I'd rather they just spin. Calamity, he's gotten himself some mileage here. Oh, and he finds the fight. Finds the kill onto Sasha. I don't think Sasha really understood how close Calamity was. He's moving with some psycho tendencies right now. And B has been completely left alone here. They're just going to scale into sight very cleanly. Score sheet 5 and 6 right now. Hasn't been needed that much. He was very needed on map 1. Played fantastically. I think he ended with 27 kills. Had several multi-kill rounds. Very impactful. So far, he hasn't really been needed here. Feldner and Tyra taking care of most of the heavy lifting. This will just be a save round here for Regain. So InControl will double down on the round wins. And it's kind of brutal if you're Regain because you're pretty much coming into the next round with the exact same weapons that you have right now. Zukar, though, he dies to Calamity. So there's -1. 1950, 2050. Yeah. Unfortunately, just losing that MP9 drops the potency of this next round by quite a margin, in my opinion. Cool comms. Shit, I didn't even know my team did. Alright, later, nerdy. Shit, I don't have a team anymore. Yeah, bro, you can join my new team, Forest Friends. I'm just kidding. I would never name a team Forest Friends if I were to start a serious team. That's so bad. Tyra charging through the smoke. Oh, but it's actually Halen that kills his teammate. Oh, no. Sasha had that one on a plate, but his teammate takes him out. Silver lining in the round is that it's a 3-on-4, but they are very deep in mid right now. Play's been given up by the smoke. Fuzenko's got to avoid this flash. He actually flashes himself. Luckily, he does get Beast, but ooh, that's just a little bit too much. Dirk going through the smoke as well. I'm not sure about what the comms are looking like for Regain right now. I'm willing to say that the team kill was an accident, but it just feels like they're rushing through the smoke with their chickens, with the heads cut off like they're chickens. Messy CS now for Regain. They need to recompose themselves. InControl. They've been in control of this game and their emotions the entire time. That one just fell way out of whack. Anti-American orgs, the Blue Jays. No, dude, they have the GOAT, man. They have our Opper, man. They have Junior. They have Junior, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Cryptic is not. I don't know. I've not been too hot on Cryptic for a while. I shouldn't say for a while, like recently, but I still have faith in him. I think he's a quality player and a good IGL. I don't know. I have a little bit less faith in his system. But like I think Junior's good. Clasia, I'm glad that he's finally in some like good roles. I think in when he was in like Moneyball, and then eventually into Nouns, he was just playing shit roles. Like it just felt like they stuck him wherever no one else wanted to play, and I wasn't a fan of that. I do think Clasia, like yes, he has some like personality issues and whatnot, but he's such a quality player. I just hated seeing him in those roles. Zukar wants to see if he can't repeat what Tyra was doing. They will put a smoke up, so maybe they figured out the anti-strat for this, knowing that their teammate quite a savage when it comes to that play. It feels a little bit awkward for the CTs. They just sort of stalled out, and now they're trying to having to backtrack as the Ts are scaling. And a nice adjustment there from Felder. He is on fire tonight. Absolutely on fire. Dirk will get at least one back. Down to a 3-on-3. Now down to a 3-on-2 as Calamity falls in mid. Bomb planted. Retake to be had, and they have decent util, smoke, and a Molotov. 2 flashes to get this going. Flash in their face will stall them for the time being, and they are up close and personal with Tyra. He's actually threaded the needle. Oh, this is such an important move from him. He could have Fuzenko on a plate, or at least come in late round, and I think that's exactly what he's going to do. Kind of letting Scorchy play further in. He's just waiting for this fight, but he can't see Fuzenko. He can't see Fuzenko. He's getting chased down by Zukar. Underneath the nose, Tyra could have been a massive play. Unfortunately, his teammate just dying very, very quickly. Wasn't able to scale up enough. That could have been a very potent play coming out. I like the decision making. I like the idea. Just wasn't able to activate in the way he would have wanted. Now a timeout called for regain. Last game had 2300 elo, level 10 Faceit player that randomly went from decent to non-sub Ls because they bought the account and tried to play the face. Yeah, I've never understood. I have never once well, okay, it's all ego, right? It's all like actual shitters saying like, oh, I can play in this elo. Like, oh, it's my teammates that are holding me back. But it's like, dude, you're going to get shit on. I've never really heard a story of like, yeah, I bought an account in level 10 and now I'm just a savage. Like, I don't know, man. I'm a shitter, though. An absolute shitter. I would never buy an account that high. I struggle at level 8. T's running out. Hey, Fuzenko will drop the Molotov in time, so that will hold him back for now, but surely they just smoke and go. Oh, and a flash from his teammate. His teammate can't fight with him because he's blinded up, and he dies too. That's got to be very frustrating, but Dirk now on the site. 2 kills in a row. Gonna drop. Oh no, he just picks up the AK to go for more fights. Finally drops the smoke, but he will die in the fire and the flames. Sasha now, he's trying to fight onto site. It's a 1v2. He has the bomb in his possession. Not sure if he knows or if the smoke is clouding his vision. I like this decision making from him. He floats back through the smoke. Puts himself in a little bit less riskier position. He is susceptible to quite a brutal wide swing here. InControl have just paused. They have a minute to work with. They don't need to get too aggressive, give over a fight. Sasha's, once again, making good plays. And Feldner, he's low HP. He could go down quickly, but no, Sasha falls quicker. 11 on the board here. InControl have taken over on Regain's map pick. Nice trims. Dude, have fun, man. Have fun. At this point, I just want to see Regain close it out in 2-0 fashion because my shrimp is getting cold. My little shrimps. Got me some shrimps and some gumbo. Big old bowl of gumbo. Not a whole lot to talk about within this round. They're just going to see if they can't pop out on B split. A side completely completely empty. All CT's absence from the site. See if Tyro can't clean up. There is a rifle to be retrieved. It's probably going to go get saved. Gumbo is so good. I love gumbo. So I got some grilled shrimp and some gumbo. Laminique, does he get caught? No, actually manages, despite the aim punch. Dukar will live with this rifle, so something to be said in the next round. I'll drop it over to his boy Fuzenko, and I think he's put it in good hands. Fuzenko kind of having an off night, but no better time to get back into the server, get activated. InControl map point, see if they can close it out. We went to OT on the first one. We're a long ways from OT. If Regain want to go OT here, they're going to have to get 4 plus more. They want to win this one. And InControl, they are cued into the absence of A players here. 3 rounds in a row that they're going here. Util going to start to rein in. No one really even capable of calling troops over. Finally, once they hear that Molotov, they will start to scale back. But now they have a flank to worry about, and Tyra's up close. Zukar will manage. B steps up to the plate and takes him down. Oh, should be tested. Good crosshair placement. Oh, and the smoke is just faded. Dirk gets a tag, though. Calamity trying to chase him down, but Halen's there to assist. And now where did they go? Yeah, tucking tail. This entire time, Feldner has been here, and he's heard the rotations come through. And he could be even more annoying. Does he lie and wait? Yeah, he does. And now there's confusion about where this is going. Despite Bomb being on the back of Scorchy headed up ramp, still some confusion. Halen worried about people behind him. Dirk is well going down to that backstab. And this could be game right here. Halen's going to have to stomp his way up here so they know exactly where he is. No one on InControl wants to give over a fight just yet. Bomb will get planted. He's made his way up lane. A peek from Scorchy, not going to work out. Reload was allowed. J.S. Feltner will duck right underneath those bullets. 13-8, and we go map 3. I know y'all just got hit with an ad, but I don't really want y'all to get hit with another ad, so I'm gonna run like a 1 minute. Oh, I can't. Oh, dude, I love Twitch so much. I love Twitch, man. It's the greatest site ever. All right, well, y'all might get hit with an ad in between the next game because they won't let me run another ad, which is awesome. L ads. Dude, I know, but like I didn't read I didn't read what I was signing when I became like a partner or whatever. Or I'm not partnered, I'm like I don't know, whatever's lower, like affiliate or whatever. But like ads aren't optional. They just like autoplay. I mean, like I can edit how much they play and I have it set to the lowest setting, but like the lowest setting is like every 30 or 40 minutes. It's fucking stupid. Oh, dude, holy shit, what? No, you were right. They are. Tsunami has. Oh wow. Wait. Who was it? Oh yeah, it was you. No, you're right. I didn't see their tweet. That came out 30 minutes ago. Damn, dude. Fuck. I didn't even know that was happening. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of surprised that's happening. Let me see if I can get more info. And I will be right back. Yeah, man, I linked it earlier, but you were in the middle of a cat. Oh, yeah, then I didn't see it. I'm trying to focus more on casting and like talking. I did like a duo cast the other day, and they had me color commentating. Dude, I did so bad. Like literally, I felt like. Well, I mean, I don't know. And they told me I did fine. I felt like I did so fucking bad. Like it was horrible. I literally was so emo afterwards. I was like, I'm the fucking worst. Like this sucks. So I've been trying to talk a little bit more. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Not even he knew. He just made. I actually didn't even see their tweet. I saw his tweet. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my shrimp. Here, be. Damn, dude. Well, if anyone needs a caster for their team, hit me up. Cause I don't have I don't have an org anymore, man. Fuck. Yeah, what's up, Cool Calls? What's up, man? Yeah, dude, I don't know. Apparently, he said he made the decision months ago. I'm not sure. I just read the tweet, but dude, that's so funny that we're both sitting in here like clowning on Metal. Like, yeah, bro, we just got kicked, and you're the one that knows, and he was the one that knew. Like, he really did know that shit, and we were both sitting here like, yeah, it didn't happen. I didn't even see him. He posted the tweet, so I didn't even see him say that. I didn't find out until I literally just saw your tweet. Blimey, Tommy Tough Knuckles just swagged in the chat like a tempest. Like, dude, you gotta say arg. You gotta go full soul. Arg, blimey, Tommy Tough Knuckles just swaggered into the chest like a tempest of the IC. Arg. An encyclopedia of all things in ACS. You guys want to know what else sucks? So I ordered gumbo. I got mac and cheese. And I'm going to be honest, this mac and cheese is good. It's not fucking gumbo, though. Like, it ain't gumbo. Luke got benched? Really? Really? Oh, is that what he was talking about, the bad news? Okay, yeah. Hold on. I'll talk to y'all in a second. I do have to run an ad because if not, y'all will get hit with an ad during the game. I'm sorry, guys, but BRB. Nice, lizard. Nice thigh. Dude, is that really the bad news? Hold on, let me check Nut. I didn't see Nuts. I saw them say, do you want the good news or the bad news? Damn, dude. Fuck. Although that's another player I can start to talk about as being someone that people should pick up. I wonder why. I wonder why they kicked him. The good news fusion got fired. Is that actually the fucking good news? Tell me it's not. I have not casted a single match on this map. This is one of my favorite maps. I love this map. So glad I get to cast. And I get to cast two teams I really like. Two teams I like with players I like. Playing a map I like. I can forget about the gumbo for a little bit. Now, once this cast is over, I'll probably cry myself to sleep because I got robbed of my gumbo opportunities. All I'm saying is Nut beat Zomblers at Frag and they disband. Bro, you guys literally caused them to disband. Fucking piece of shit. Summit 1G retired after Nut beat him. Is that true? That's fucking that's awesome if that's true. I'll have to go back and look at that match page. I want to see that match page. Okay, hell yeah. I need to see that match page then. That's funny as fuck. It was old ESEA. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can find it then. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, I don't know what King, like, why King did it, and I'm not saying this because I'm, like, trying to judge his decision. I just feel like Poseidon is so good. And I'll go ahead and spoil it. So, supposedly who was coming in was him, Booga, and Fire. I liked those two pickups. I mean, Fire is great. He is a great player. Hembuga as well, very well rounded. So I don't know. It kind of feels bad that like Poe doesn't have it like Poseidon. What is that leak? I'll literally, dude, I'll tell you who told me that. I'll literally send it to you. Dancing around this little pillar here will eventually get taken down. There's really no one else but Ty. Oh, actually, no, Tyra's here. No, I know. That's why that. But maybe I'm getting trolled. I don't think so though. Now they're running right into the hands of JS Feltner. Dooley's doing damage. Let's take them both down. Hamlin's gonna have to fight himself out of this corner, but he won't manage. Maybe I was getting trolled, but I don't know. Then tweet got deleted like 2 hours later. Yeah, I know. I'm almost certain that y'all were supposed to be getting Hambuga and Fire. So now I wonder if Hambuga. Oh, okay. I wonder. So, well, I don't know. I guess dude, Hambuga joined Cooking, left after a week. Joined Take Flight, left after a few days. Joined Tsunami, gets kicked from his roster. It's been a tough few weeks for Hambuga here. It's gonna get even tougher here for Regain as they just get mopped up by Scorchy and Tyra. 3 kills on that MP9 for the Scorch Master. But TF and us are playing in the ECL Cups with the original rosters, not the changes? Oh, okay. I want to suck Hambuga's nose ring right off. Well, he's in chat. You can tell that to him to his face. I saw a very, very nice Molotov that's supposed to land on that boost right there. I wonder if many other players have seen it. It's very easy to do and very, very effective. I think for such early days, and especially for lower level play, we are in such early days of Overpass. I think in the next couple of weeks, we're going to see some crazy things happen on this map. Beast, though, he's been resurrected the entire time. Lying in wait, does find that kill onto Fuzenko. Not ready for that type of verticality. Luckily, Mom is safe and secure in mid. He's just meant to be a lurk piece. That is going to give a little bit of information over to these A-site players. That Fuzenko, typically the lurker, has gone down early. Pyra next up to be tested. You start to scale out long. There's still Scorchy jump spotting for Banana in mid, or Banana in bathrooms. Do we see a flash? Dirk is the only one that has it. I definitely think we're going to see a dry swing here. And Dirk does of it. He did not stop moving one bit while he was spraying. Trying to hit a drive-by there. Scorchy drops smoke. Well timed, well placed. He's going to tuck himself into this corner, and it's going to go unchecked. He's got 2 on the screen. Only gets 1, though. Beast spamming his way through the smoke. Now down to Zukar. 1v3, and he's trying to get tricky through the smoke. I respect it. I see it, but JS Feltner sees the tip of the gun, tip of the barrel coming through the smoke and plucks him out. The Beast was erected. I might not call for Regain. Oh, 3 on the board. Think maybe, you know, here's the thing about Overpass is I don't know what either of these teams could be bringing to the table here. I have no idea what either of these teams could bring to this match right now. I've not seen either of them play it. I don't have a history of watching either of these teams play it. I mean, sure, back in the day and like Go and shit, but I've seen some of these players on these maps, but these cores, these teams, I haven't seen them, so all of this stuff is new to me. Very exciting to watch. But y'all are playing CCT. Dude, playing with fire and Hambuga? Hell yeah. Hambuga's a good lad. I'm going to go for a crunch here. Tyra's backed up enough that he won't be... Oh, no, he stuck around way too long. You hear those footsteps. You need to retreat as soon as you can, but he tries to hunker down. Virtual pluck the first tee in this round away. He just gets to be a little bit of a nuisance. Halen has capitalized off the back of that AK pickup. Now they need to take space elsewhere. They need to run these players down, and they will. And now this absolutely puts out the flames. Turns down the potency of this late play from Scorchy. Sure, you got some low HP players, but you still have Zukar with the AK. He's on 74 HP. Yeah, I don't even think you consider this anymore. He's worried about a flank. Hambuga, dude, I'll tweet that out. I'll literally be like, Hambuga is going to nut, by the way. Dude, I'm going to start a fake NA account, like fake NA leaks, and just say like the dumbest stuff. For like the first few months, I'll try to be like accurate and realistic, and then after that, I'm just going full like twist, going to nut. Elige joins Guangdong Tigers. I still have no 3 in control. Mad, get off the 3 key, man. What the freak? And despite the smoke, Tyra actually doesn't go for a party play here. He's just going to sit back. Went for some aggression elsewhere on the map, and now they're going to have these 2 players stuck here. You have to scale up. Jay's Felder, he's found himself a kill. Calamity as well. They activate the trap perfectly. That was kind of confusing, I'm not going to lie. And Tyra now, he activates as well into Dirk, getting a kill from bathrooms. He's charging straight down to Zukar. Zukar still has to worry about bomb. He's got to worry about his life, though. Calamity seemed to want to chase him down right there in the smoke break. Smoke onto the feet, or nade onto the feet. Calamity trying to hop, skip, jump his way into a kill. Won't find it. Low HP now for Zukar. Very susceptible to a spam in this position. Can't line them both up. There will be a response here for InControl. That is a generational elo decline. Like that is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I just had one of those myself, but it wasn't nearly that bad. I dropped 1 level. You're going to do a little bit of a half buy here. It's kind of unfortunate. They really haven't had the economy to go for anything so far in this game, and it's round number 6. And yet they're still down to some Deegs. Hero AK has been brought in, but how much can Zukar get done? Orchi as well. He is just all around the map. This guy cannot stay in one place 2 rounds in a row. He loves to move around, be mobile. Surprise these T's. They've been popping out mid. Actually lets a shot go there. I'm surprised. Thought he would have held it for sure. Zukar with the hero rifle has taken 1 head down. And there's support here to be had. He's trying to dance his way around Dice. Doesn't even activate just yet. We'll eventually find one, track him down. Ooh, nice tap. That's all it's going to be. JS Feltner slides himself into a kill. 5 on the board here for InControl. Hold on, I'm gonna look at who is in my chat. InCEA, Notorious, Cool Comms. Heat check on, is this map T-sided or CT-sided? If I didn't mention your name and you're a player, I probably just don't recognize you. I don't mean any disrespect, but I want to heat check from some of the players. What do y'all feel? Is this T-sided? Is this CT-sided? Have you even really played it yet? Aggression here on long. And they were never expecting it. Dirt can't get a kill back. This little mini play set up here for Tyra and Beast. Now they can just retreat back to site, reset the round. InControl, the Beast himself, saying CT sided. Okay. If InControl speaks, I listen. The way that Calamity just cleared that, I need to start implementing that. I feel like sometimes I peek the same way but deeper, and it reveals your model a little bit too much. Scorchy, once again, never playing the same position. And a nice flick. This little micro correction. Will he get shot on the retreat? He won't. And they're very strong towards this A side. They have Beast lurking in long. So even if they can manage to get these two side players, they have another person to deal with, and it's down to a 3-on-5. And sure, Regain started off strong, but they're starting to dwindle out. Last map really fell flat towards the end there. Tyra manages to cross there. He should absolutely be punished, but Halen just can't connect the spray, and now he's just playing with his food. And they've yet to even clear Scorchy. Now he gets to activate. Oh no, he's getting ran down. Sasha turning on a dime. It's down to a 1-on-2. He has managed to take down side players, but Calamity coming in with the flank as always. MP9 from range. We'll go ahead and close this one out to 6 on the board here for InControl. So doable. The IGL just turning, twisting, taking heads off of players, but unfortunately never ready for the position of Calamity. Speaking of Calamity, let's see what he does this round. I want to see what the Beast does. If Calamity's ever at the bottom of the leaderboard, it's because not enough people have fought him. Okay. Regain with the timeout. Yeah, they need to just slow this down. InControl are kind of speed running their way through this game. I mean, we've yet to really see a B hit. We've seen some poking and prodding over towards B getting shut down, but clearly this mid control, bathrooms control is not working out in their favor. Dude, tonight after this game, while I'm eating, I'm going to go through both of these teams' match pages and see have either of them really played this map and see if I can't get information from the players on how much they're pracking it right now. This was the decider map, so neither of them have chosen into it, but they both decided to float it, so possibly some homework for both sides. And Sasha kind of haphazardly just jumping around. A little bit careless from him. Calamity just trying to reveal through the smoke, see if he can't find anybody. He doesn't off the back of that, but I think it's pretty telegraphed. You can see how many players are over towards B, and Beast is about to go for a jump spot here as well. Molotov going to start to rain down. Split between two CTs and can't manage either of them. Halen will come in at the very end to get one at the very least, but that's all he'll get. I want a chicken bake with some Wingstop ranch. Dude, I'm sitting on some shrimp, some grilled shrimp. I ordered grilled shrimp and gumbo. I guess they ran out of gumbo. I got some mac and cheese. It was pretty good. It's not gumbo, but it was pretty good. But I'm thinking about those shrimp right now. I can't lie to y'all. I'm really thinking about the shrimp a lot. At least, will he get the info on Diffuse Echo? He has. He spotted at least one. I have a question. Do we still call this water if there's no water? Like, do we still call it water? Oh, I guess it has a little bit of water. I hate when people call this water. This is pit. Fuck off. flashing at Tyra's face, but there's really no one there to swing off that. Possibly trying to get an op off the angle. Ooh, there was a setup play going down, but unfortunately it banks off the back of the wall right there. Now Tyra's being Molotov off of his angle. Doesn't have to respect it too much. Duke's trying to slide in. I don't think he was ready for that. Calamity, he's been here lying in wait. JS Feltner finally throws out the flash. Now he's going to swing into multiple T's. Does go down. Orchie still wants to have a look-see in. He still wants to see if he can't get anything done. He can peek in front of this Molotov, but bomb being down. T's are in their post-plant positions. There's not really much for him to get. Tyra's stuck behind his smoke. I think this might be a round for regain. Sure, you'll flush Halen out, but that's really all you're going to get. Tyra does actually take him down. Sasha with a quick response, and yeah, that will force Scorchy to think otherwise. Decent money all around, but no reason to just give up an op for free. You don't want to put that in the hands of Dirk. And do quite some damage. No, that could be called Alabaster. Is Poetic still here? I don't think he is. But if y'all don't know what Alabaster is, there's a great clip. There's a great Fruit Cup clip. Non-cheats, man. I just don't understand. Like, you have a 99.6 rating. Like, I feel like Leadify rating isn't really, like, that accurate. But at the same time, can we not just, like, auto-ban people like that? That just have the insane stats like that? It just doesn't make any sense. Fortunate, nice kill from him. Down to this fight from Fuzenko and Tyra. Fuzenko will come out on top. And that's just good heads-up play from Scorchy. You can see he was starting to fall back, but he knew he had a moment to maybe take a fight and get a kill off. Halen's doubled down over towards B, and now this round is going in the opposite direction. It felt like he was about to be fed right into Scorchy, but now he has to turn on the booster, see if he can't get into heaven and stop the bomb from crossing into sight. He might have overcooked. He's even confused me. The bomb is getting planted over towards A. They've even tricked out the caster, the observer. And this is going to be another save here for InControl. So regain off the back of the timeout, have doubled down. Yeah, of course he's not going to add you. He probably sees that you're not a cheater. Yeah, I don't play CS like that much anymore. I really should because I cast it and like it definitely helps. Like some of the best casters are also like pretty high elo level 10s. Like it does definitely help with like understanding some like to be honest, I probably don't have like as deep of an understanding even if I wasn't like you know, like Maui, he was a semi-pro at one point, right? Like so he has that, but also the fact that he like grinds out these high level pugs. He's definitely getting a better taste of like what some of these better players are doing, and so when he sees it in a game he can kind of call it out. For me, I just don't have that, which is why oftentimes I either one don't do like analysis, or if I do it's usually like super obvious stuff that I'm sure like coaches and players hear and they're just like dude, it's so obvious what you're saying, but like don't stress about it. Ain't a pro player. Fuzenko turning around, showing his butt to Tyra. Gets a few bullets in it. Yeah, but I'm saying high-level casters. A lot of the high-level casters are pretty good at the game. From the top ropes, Beast can't capitalize on two here. Halen, he opened up the bomb site last round, and now trying to run him down is Calamity, but he gets his gun out in time, and ooh, that is a risky peek to take. Information now that Scorchy is up in his post. Now finds the timing, but Scorchy makes the adjustment there. Very well done from Scorchy, but unfortunately won't manage to turn it into a round. And now Regain trying to fight for 5. See if we can't end a third half out, 7-5 here. R6 is fun to play, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't played the new R6, but like old R6 was fun as fuck. Like Siege X or whatever, I haven't played it yet. But I hear that there's a shit ton of cheaters, like a crazy amount. I'll comment on Frag Punk in a second. I like this water play that they're doing. They've done this before. They did make it work. FuZeNKo seems to be aware of it. He's high alert. Did he hear a footstep? Going for the peek. Does get the first one, but never ready for how close Feltner was. And Scorchy is still alive with... Sure, it's not an AWP, but it is a scout, and he is proficient with these scoped weapons. Flash in his face. Gonna distract him for the time being, so they will manage to get onto site. Just down to Beast, but a nice tap there from Sasha will put this over to 7-5. Wait, you have to sign an NDA now to play Fragpunk? Dude, we were grinding that shit when it first came out and, like, had no problems with it. It's just, like, to me, it's not a game that has enough depth to it that players will actually cling on to. It's trying to be, like, so many different games at the same time. Like, that's kind of why I stopped playing, Fragpunk. It's just, like, there wasn't enough really in depth there. Oh, there's about to be a big battle here. In connector, Calamity charging spearhead of the hit, and he does actually manage with a jump and a skip into that kill. And it's messy. Sasha can't really get involved because he doesn't want to kill his teammate. And now he's getting ran down. Aylin with the off angle. He's going to have to retreat back to long. Smart decision from him to stick around and fight. He knows he probably wouldn't get out, but he does get gushed. Now he's got to be perfect crosshair placement. Won't find it, but down to a one-on-one Tyra. Still needs to collect the bomb. He can't make a decision just yet of where he wants to go. But FuZeNKo closing in on him and will find the kill. Pistol round on CT going in the favor of Regain. Despite the strong start from InControl, this is getting closer and closer. These two teams have been back and forth in both games. And look, even map 2, Regain lost some of their steam, lost some of their heat, but it was back and forth at first. I'm gonna waterboard you. Yeah, I got you with the tier 3 moves fact in a second. After this round, I got you. Look at the face once again. Tyra doesn't exactly want to run through the flames just yet. They brought in just pistols. Knocked in on Calamity. Oh, and an early kill for Beast. So he gets to pick up an MP9. There's 2 SMGs into this round. I'm still hovering around Fountain. Seems like InControl, despite the weak weaponry, still want to try to fight, especially off the back of that first blood. There's definitely something to be said here, and with how passive Regain play in a lot of these CT scenarios, they definitely have the space to work with. Dinked up is Zukar. Does get a kill, though, while trying to get to safety. Dirk to plug a very needed gap. Calamity out of B. I don't think he knows that Sasha's behind him. They're still trying to siege A site. And now with that lurk done, they can definitely full commit here to A. Dirk surely spotted one. 2 low HP players on the site. Very susceptible to this D. Scorchy as well. Very low HP. Should be done for here, and he will go down. Should I get here's the thing. Should I give you the best? Should I give you the best moose fact, or should I just give you a good moose fact? I guess we'll go with the best moose fact in tier 3. Moose have dicks that are 36 to 42 inches long. No glorious mustache to see. Nah, dude, my hair looks like shit today. I wasn't even supposed to be going live. Oh, what up, Sparks? Resident Dare expert Sparks in chat. Ooh, Fuzenko, nice fight to win off Tyra. I felt like Tyra sleeping a little bit on that one. Calamity tried to cause some trouble, but only get one. Keeping things under control on the CT side. We did hear from InControl himself that this is quite a CT-sided map, so we'll see if Regain can't fight their way back into this game. It is tied up. But when you consider how convincing InControl's rounds were. Still a lot to be said, a lot of game left to be had. Yeah, screenshot. Yeah, I mean, I hope Freshie gets picked up. I jokingly said to Fruit Cup pick up Freshie, and he said no. So obviously he's not going to Boss. So there's definitely a route for him into getting info, but like Marky is really good. Ooh, Scorchy taking a lot of damage trying to fight forward. Good enough attempt, but give it a little college try. Fake NACS fans here, low-key never heard of InControl until Frag. Yeah, they've been around for a minute now. They've been around for a minute, and the thing with InControl is like at like the beginning, they kind of had a lot of if I'm remembering properly, they had like a lot of weird roster moves, but I feel like they've really settled down in the past couple of months. Like they brought in some of the MCS guys, and now they've brought in most recently Calamity, who is a very solid player. I don't really think that type of move, it's more of an upgrade versus like, hey, we need someone now. It's really just kind of an upgrade piece. I think Calamity's always been a very solid glue piece player, capable of doing a lot. Now he's charging up into sight, and Halen tries to duck away from the bullets, but he won't be able to matrix himself out of that one. Stuck in the corner of Toxic, and it's just a pop out of Monster. Caught with their pants down, and this is a bomb plant at the very least, but it does feel like it's going to be around, and Dirk, he's committing deep. Doesn't get anything for his troubles, though. Zukor just to save now. Okay, I left in that Ancient game. I left, but I am very surprised that they lost because holy shit. Like, when GI are just holding W and killing you every game, I'm sorry, but, like, I just don't have a reason to watch that because I'm just like, yeah, they're going to win. And then I checked the score halfway through, like, halfway through one of these games, and I was just shocked. How did they come back? How did Boss come back on that one? Like, I really need to go watch that game back because I just thought, like, the way that GI were playing was one of those, like, modes where they're in, where it's just like, oh, yeah, they're good. You don't need to watch the rest of this map. They're just going to, like, roll them. Wait, Fat Guy hasn't retired yet. Did he? Did he really retire after Canada? Dirk gets the kill before Tyra can even, Zukar can even let off some bullets. Beldner trying to find some space for his teammates, but will get shut down. Now Dirk going even further. Zukar's just going to fall back. Don't want to give over too many kills, put it in 2v2. They have man advantage for now. They don't know where Bomb is, but Asha, he's cutting off these routes for the T's. How deep does he go? Because he might find this bomb right now, and it definitely did. Underneath the control of the CTs, and Scorchy not even going to be able to turn in time before he dies. Beast, not only a recovery mission, you got to fight for it back, but I think Sasha's just going to give it up. Knows that he can't really hold on to it, but they at least know where it is. This message was certified by a true American patriot. And Beast is going to be a long save for him, so despite InControl with a decent response, popping out a B and getting some weapons back in their hands, they will get shut down. Beast does have the bomb in his back, so maybe a bomb plant to be had here. Unless Zukar can drop him as he crosses. Being very diligent on these clears. Oh, I don't think Zukar spotted him. Did he? Zukar? Hello? Oh, he's hearing the footsteps now. And he won't get the bomb plant. Finally take it down. Zukar and Halen joining forces to ensure it. Am I tripping? I'm trying to find the tweet. I swear he said he was at least taking a break. Oh, yeah, I mean, maybe he's taking a break. I'm not sure. I don't really keep up with Fat Guy too much. I do follow him on Twitter, though. Slump whiffed like 12 kills. Minus Dare plus Nav. Or plus Dare minus Nav. We're going to the major, baby. Zukar's hearing a lot of footsteps, so he's going to retreat those sound cues. InControl have forced in pretty heavy into this. We'll at least have loss bonus coming into the next. Nice Molotov to add to your Rolodex if you're playing this map. Allow them just to scale up. We'll have to deal with someone in bathrooms, but right now there's nobody there. Eric spotted out. Zukar just going to tuck himself in that close corner. We get a rotation from Sasha, so again, feeling confident about where this hit's coming out of. Oh, Beast gets tagged through the wall. Bomb on the ground now, and I think Zukar would have spotted that. And he definitely spots it now. Wish we had seen that shot from Dirk. Just a lucky spam through the wall. Does find the kill. It ultimately secures the round for the team. Pieces just fall. InControl can purchase up. It's not going to be anything too fantastic. In fact, Tyra down to just a tech. Maybe, yeah, Calamity, he doesn't even force in. Beast, he's just down to 2,400 after the round. Possible 11th, but they do look like they want to send some pace. This is where they got their first round in this half. If they see if they can't strike gold twice. Slowed down though. Bomb is left in spawn. Not entirely sure on what the play is here with bomb being dropped in spawn. I mean, he lets his position be known. Guys, we're scaling, but we have no bomb here. We still have no bomb, so like the kill doesn't really matter. Finally, Calamity, he's going back for it. Let's just sow some seeds of chaos. We'll see if Tyra can't make... Oh, Beast with a double kill on the Tech 9. This might actually be a round going in the favor of InControl. Oh, Tyra, you needed one there. Down to a 2-on-2. Scorchy, though, lying in wait. Bomb is now traversing itself over towards A. But they've read this. They're aware. He's tapped the... He's retreating now. 30 seconds left. He's going to make it in time. And now they might have outsmarted each other. A good read from Regain, but then a tap from Calamity. This is going all around the world. Now this forward positioning from Scorchy could absolutely cut off these rotations. Zukar charging ahead. He's never going to clear this. Sure, Fuzenko does now. Brought down to a one-on-one, but who wins out on this fight? Did he see him off the jiggle? I think he did. Surely a teammate shouted it out. Now trying to drop. He gets the dink as he's falling. This round is perfectly handled by Fuzenko. A lucky bullet dinking up Calamity through the wall as he descends down onto site, and he will go ahead and clean it up. That was a wild one all around the world from Calamity there. But Regain do manage to come out on top. Felt like it was destined to be their round nonetheless. 11 on the board here for Regain, and they are just speed running through CT right now. Seems like neither team has an idea of how they want to address the T side just yet. Makes for easy cleanup on the CT. Maybe we'll do some... We'll tickle both of them, but J.S. Feldner finds Dirk. Where was that at? Where is he? Oh, working long once again. Felt like he hasn't been getting the best of that fight towards long, but he does this round, and Calamity wins his fight in Connector. Zukar's going to see if he can't plug that gap. Oh, and Calamity just gets caught, sidelined. Zukar doesn't press any further. He knows that water could be under control of the T's. And he guesses correctly, completely compromised. Y'all are about to get hit with an ad. I'm sorry. I should have probably ran like a 2-minute ad earlier. I only ran a 1 minute. I'll got you with a moose fact in a second after this round. If you don't get hit with an ad, just let me know. Feldner has forward positioning. He is going to throw out that dumpster smoke. Trying to cause a distraction, but they have just been nestled in water here, and they actually have found these players out of positions. All into Halen from Graffiti. He's going to have to hold it down and standing out in the open, susceptible to a wide swing, can't connect onto the head. Yuzenko held back by the fire and the flames. Zukar will at least bring the man numbers closer, but it's a messy fight from Zukar. It's a messy spray from Tyra. I can't believe that Zukar doesn't get the kill there, and Zukar, Fuzenko doesn't get the kill there, but Zukar, he's going to have to save here. Picks up the op. That can be passed over to Dirk, but there's a lot of time left on this bomb, and you can already see Tyra hunting. Beast as well. No, Zukar is going crazy right now. But unfortunately does get caught by Beast. Won't really be going into this next round with anything. Money's also not that great either. Fuzenko down to 1950. Did he die after time? No, I guess he just got the loss bonus. Never mind. He only had 50 in the last round. Not a lot of utility coming in here for Regain. They just sort of want to set up a fountain play. Zukar's the one with the flash, but he's playing kind of away from his teammates. Okay, now sort of collecting with his team. Calamity meant to be the drone in this round to figure out where the stack is. See if you can unravel the positioning from some of these CTs. Just playing passive. And I think with the information that Beast has, they will start to head towards B. Right as I say that, Scorchy turns around. On high alert from the contact made. J.S. Feldner. They're going to start to run through the smoke. Is it an easy cleanup? Nice snap down there to get the third. And he'll go ahead and get a fourth. Can he get an ace in this round? Do we get to see a Calamity ace here? Come on, Calamity. 5 in the board for Calamity. All 5 go in his favor. The SMG Meister cleans up. Doesn't even break a sweat. InControl still fighting here. Still have something to play with, but Regain finally get to have rifles out. Good utility. Op in the hands of Dirk. He basically won them a free round earlier if you're just now joining. Off a single kill. Tyra with some pace. He's found himself in Instruction very early on. Fuzenko jiggling for him. Information passed along to his teammates. Attempt at the boost spam, but no one's really there to connect onto. I wish the last kill was a little bit more high pace because I sort of lost like the energy. But I'm gonna clip that later. Might throw that in the reel. I don't know. I think I lost the energy on that last kill. Just took too long. Come on, Calamity, you're ruining my clips. SMH. Does he have a flash to get himself out of here? Like a little pop flash right here? That would be nerdy. Does manage to get by Zukar. Scaling up long. They're being so quiet about it. Something that they haven't been a lot in this game. Very diligent with their util, but yeah, Zukar getting caught with his pants down. Beast activates off the full walk out long, and now it's going to be tied up 11-11, and the money is in the bin here for Regain. It was round after round going in Regain's favor. They felt like they were playing on easy mode, but InControl, they have managed to fight their way back into this. Now they're going to put Regain on some pretty low economy. Might be able to put themselves on 12. Calamity picks up an AK, so despite the ace on the SMG, does feel like he wants to go into the last round, or this next round with an AK. I don't think Halen can them hold on to these weapons. Halen will at least leave with his M4. Just had to hold that one out for a second. Just had to make sure. Just had to make sure, but he will. And Dirk, I think we've got a DC? Dirk is definitely, you know, now that we're looking at it, 9 and 15, Dirk is definitely a name that we have to kind of call out right now. He is the opper. And this is definitely a map where the op can have high proficiency. You know, you can't just lean on the back of Zukar. He's got all the kills right now, 25 and 15. Really need to see Dirk doing a little bit better. Unfortunately, it will not be this round. We might not even see an op come out the rest of this game, depending on how it goes. I think unless we see OT. Red's gotten 1 kill since then. Yeah, but the money has been weird since you said that. The money has kind of been weird for them. Zukar's a savage, man. He's going to do it. All right. I was just about to send it to a break because I was looking at the Faceit page, and normally the Faceit page is like a round faster. Dirk has rejoined. How do they play this one out? Halen's come in with the M4 he saved in the last round. Just down to pistols. Fuzenko, he's bought all the way up, and this is something he tends to do, but I don't know. Today, I just haven't really felt the fire that Fuzenko normally plays with. I hate to put a player down, but I feel like he's been missing kind of that Fuzenko swag that he normally walks around with, that he normally plays with. I am rather tepid about this buy. Calamity could get pounced on here, depending on when they activate. Dirk shows his shoulder before he goes out. Shows a little bit of skin. We'll live for now. Calamity not committing too hard to a fight like that. Knows that he can get swung by a second player, and he's spotting the little feetsies of Zukar. Spot the toes. He'll go down within. JS Feldner playing with some pace. I didn't even expect him to be up there like that. I was not looking for JS Feldner to be up that deep. And unfortunately, Fuzenko, that purchase he came in with doesn't amount to anything. He will go down. Like completely compromised. Don't see a way back into this one. It might just be another save here for Halen. Sasha might try to go for a kill at the end of the round here, but it does seem with how disconnected Halen is that this is absolutely going to be another save. They're going to try to fight for OT. And they were playing with such ferocity, but they really, really lost it in these last couple of rounds. We'll see what Sasha calls in these dying stages, these dying rounds. If he has anything else left in his repertoire, call for his team to get them over the line to see another OT. Shadow spotted, so Halen will get that, but Calamity's hot for that hunt. Saved by the belt. InControl now on fire 4 rounds in a row. Yeah, he did kind of randomly jump there. Final timeout for Regain as we go into what could be the final round of this series. And man, has it been a great series. I haven't casted an entire week, so I'm very blessed to be getting back into casting this weekend and getting quite a firestorm of a match. It's been absolutely phenomenal to watch from both sides. And it all comes down to this. Why does that look laggy? Does that not look laggy to you guys? Is the stream good? You guys hear me and everything? Alright, cool. Just looked laggy there for a second. Back at Tyra, he's going to drop it towards stairs. Re-leaned towards beat. And then with that rifle that's been saved over 2 rounds in a row. Utility was meant to set up some type of nuke here, but one of them just unfortunately misses. There's no one really there to be greeted by those nades anyways, but a little bit of a miss. Right, he is inching his way ever closer. He spots the utility coming from Toxic, so one is known about. Sasha exchanging this fire will also make him known about. And ooh, Tyra, he was waiting to see if he could clothesline him. All quiet on the Western Front. Patient, putting the pressure on the CTs. They know that this is their game to lose. They came in this half with such fire. They've slowly let it go. So now just putting the pressure on them deeper, and Beast peeks in front of that Molotov. Yes, Feltner as well, and this is all falling if you Regain. It's just Sasha on site to manage. Dirk's got to get in as quick as he can. Sasha, first attempt at a kill, can't get anything, and now he's stuck in a smoke. Can't see his opponent, can't see the finish line, and it will be InControl to win this one out 2-1 after their map pick goes in favor of Regain. Take yo titties out? No, I don't think I will. But GG. Let's look at the final scoreboard really quick. Zukar 25-4, had an absolutely amazing game. Dirk, I did criticize him, but he did seem to pick it up with a few more kills towards the end there, so got to give him his credit. Coach Mad 0-0-0, completely useless. Please kick this guy. I'm just kidding, by the way, if you're in chat, man. But an amazing game. Scorchy, I mean, absolutely lights out on that Mirage. Like, that should have gone in their favor every single day of the week. But unfortunately, Regain just won a little bit more of those fights. But Scorchy had an absolutely amazing performance. Oh, what up, Scorchy? GG's. Wow, Dirk hate watch? No, I'm not Dirk hate watch. Yo, Scorchy, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You are now one of my forest friends, man. You're no. You're a fellow moose now. I appreciate that so much, man. Um, dude, I'm not hate watching Dirk, but you know what? I got advice from Vincent to be a little bit more critical of players when they're doing bad. So like, I'm taking it where I can, dude. Don't start telling Dirk I'm hate watching him, bro. I love Dirk. He's awesome. All right, I think that's it for me. Great game, great cast actually. Overall, I didn't cast at all, so I'm glad that I got to come back to quite a great game. That's gonna be it for me. I am clipped out of context. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Now I have okay. I'm Junior's #1 hater for something clipped out of context. Now I have to be Dirk's #1 hater for something clipped out of context. I'm just everybody's #1 hater. Let's just raid Fruit Cup. Just go for some Fruit Cup raid. He played fantastically. Go tell him that. Like, dude, they played so good. If you weren't able to watch the game, definitely go back and watch it. It was a sick map, sick match between getting info and quite a grudge match, if I do say so myself. If you want to earn some channel points, that way you can request moose facts, request hydrates, join this raid, earn some moose facts. I appreciate everyone for coming out. GG to both teams that played. If you're in the chat, GG to the players. Hope you all have a good night.